The Federal and SR Public Welfare Trust present the Pudukkottai Marathon 2025. This event is co-presented by Rupee Apex Group of Companies on Sunday, August 3.
Kiladi isn't the only report that is being delayed. Kiladi is still, it is quite fresh, but there are reports which are quite beyond Kiladi.
Is ASI punishing Amarnath Ramakrishna for the scientific finding which he got in Kiradi?
It isn't a contest between ASI and Ramakrishnan. Ramakrishnan is an esteemed colleague.
Is there an undue favor being done for Saraswati excavation?
Archaeological Survey of India sees to it that it has a particular way of writing things under the memoirs of Archaeological Survey of India, and we stick to that particular pattern. Every paisa of it is funded by the Director General Archaeological Survey of India. This is for all.
Hello, Federal viewers. Welcome to a chat with Ms. Nandini Bhattacharya Sagu. She's the official spokesperson of Archaeological Survey of India. Hello, ma'am. Welcome to the show. Keeladi excavation site, particularly on the third phase report. Since the publication of the reports belonging to the first and the second phase is still pending, why ASI wants to publish the third phase report now? What is the urgency?
ASI doesn't want to publish it. It is just that the excavator of the third phase had sought permission to write a Kiladi report excavation report, as well as another site which he had excavated in 2018. Kiladi he did in 2017-18 and Kodumanal he did in 2018. He had sought permission from the Director General ASI to complete those two, because that is what is supposed to be done by every excavator, whosoever excavates any site.
Ma'am, Amarnath has mentioned whatever corrections suggested to him are not valid. If he opted to correct the version which was suggested to him, it will be a crime.
Nothing has been as of now been communicated by him to the DGSI. Nothing as of now that I know of.
Is ASI punishing Amarnath Ramakrishna for the scientific finding which he got in Kiradi?
Everything is financed by the DGSI. Whenever any Archaeological Survey of India officer excavates or explores any place, Amarnath has done both the things. He has explored the nearby areas and also excavated at Kiladi. Every paisa of it is funded by the Director General Archaeological Survey of India. This is for all. This is for all of us.
Holding on, making this report pending for months and years. Don't you think this ASI is punishing the officer? Its own staff?
No, it isn't, because we don't want any report without being properly seen, vetted, and without being given, or without taking the opinions of experts should be published. Any report, why Kiladi, any other report, even all over India. So we want that, okay, it might be late, but it should be authentic, because ASI has a name. All of us we know that. So we want that everything, whatever ASI is putting forth, has the same authentication, same validation as it has been having since all these years. It might be late because, when we do a huge amount of work in a very small time, it sometimes might happen that we have errors. We want to rule out all those types of errors, and that is why the delays are there. And Kiladi isn't, as I have told you repeatedly, Kiladi isn't the only report that is being delayed. Kiladi is still, it is quite fresh, but there are reports which are quite beyond Kiladi. So things are, they keep on going. This is a continuous process.
What kind of scientific evidence ASA has to counter the findings given by Amarnath Ramakrishna?
Amarnath Ramakrishnan, as I have iterated, is an employee of the Archaeological Survey of India. There is no countering, or there is no contesting anything. What the letter mentions to him is, or whatever he has been told, is to corroborate his findings, as I had told you in the last interview also, when we had a last talk, that he has to corroborate whatever he is claiming. That is what, because he has claimed such things which he could not or has not corroborated in his report. He has been asked to do that. It isn't a contest between ASI and Ramkrishnan. Ramkrishnan is an esteemed colleague. I had even told you, iterated to you, and in fact, we are working together in one of the sections, me and him. So it isn't a scenario like that. And the main thing is he has been asked to. See, whenever you do some work and you are submitting it, you are asked by your superior that okay, this particular work lacks in certain things, please fill those up and then resubmit. Simply that is what has been done, nothing else.
Do you think the archaeological survey reports are made more politicized, is read more politicized in the recent months, considering the the amount of criticism from Tamil Nadu?
See, actually, the matter is criticism. Anyone can criticize, anyone can have their own opinion. Everyone has the right to have their own opinions. That is what I just and I am iterating. Archaeological Survey of India sees to it that it has a particular way of writing things under the memoirs of Archaeological Survey of India, and we stick to that particular pattern, and the requirements under that we keep asking the excavator for that, and usually the excavators, they comply, and we see to it that it is made authentic and it is verified from all sources that yes, the excavator actually wants to say this, and that carries meaning.
After Tamil Nadu government resumed excavation in Keeladi, fresh evidence has emerged. And does ASI acknowledge the scientific merit of these findings?
Nothing has been submitted to the ASI as such. So how do I opine about that? That is by the state government of Tamil Nadu. So if anything is submitted to the DGASI, only then DGASI can take a call whether accepts or rejects or whatever, because that is a completely different independent organization, or different, a very independent authority who is doing some work somewhere. So it is, I mean, they have the complete control and the complete say on what they are doing, scientific analysis, whatever type of scientific analysis they are doing, it is their say on that.
There is a perception that Saraswati excavation is being given a lot of importance, and Keeladi is not even considered. The report itself has been pending for long. Is there an undue favor being done for Saraswati excavation?
I said, like Kiladi was going on for 2 seasons, Bahej is also an ongoing excavation. It has just been concluded for this year because rains have started.
Since Sri Raman, the excavator who worked on the third phase, he had given he declared that there is no significant finding in the third phase. Why ASI wants to publish that report when he himself has said there is nothing significant found in the third trench?
It is not that ASI is going to publish it right now. It is just that permission had been sought by the excavator to write these 2 site reports, and whenever he feels, whenever he is ready with the reports, he will submit it, and after that the entire process of those reports will also be carried out before publication. The second thing is that all the excavator have got their own rights to say whatever they wish to regarding the excavated site. In that case, where he had excavated Kiladi in that particular area and in that particular timing, limited timing, he opined whatever he did. He did not opine for the general site as such.
So ASI did not ask Sri Raman to work on the report. Actually, he wanted to file the report. Is that what you try to explain, ma'am?
When DGASI is giving the permission for excavations to anyone, it is given that the excavation report has to be written, done, completed, and submitted to the DGASI. It is a given rule. It is written in the license that it has to be done so by whosoever the excavator might be. Like we have got important sites like Rakhi Gadi also. I think all must have heard about Rakhi Gadi. It was excavated thrice, at least thrice majorly. And all are giving their reports, all have given their reports, or are in the process of finalizing the report on the same site. It isn't as if one has excavated, so only one will give the report. What is the need of the other person to give the report? It's not that. Anyone excavating will be giving the final report of what he or she might be opining on that site, depending on the evidences found.